It's the way in which I engage with the world. It's the way in which I understand the world.
Even when I was a little kid, I was always excited about paint. You know, I just begged my mother to buy me paint.
I've always really been keen on art with a social conscience.
And I think that's why artists do what they do as well, is so they can have that kind of leaving behind that mark for humanity to enjoy.
How do I fit into this overpainted world? It's died a long time ago, and then it died again, and then it died again because it's retired. But then I thought, but I'm still so excited about paint.
The fascination for painting, I suppose, is the fact that it never quite does what you want it to do.
Because it's about control. How do you control this fluid medium?
Good painting is being able to render an idea in the least amount of marks possible. And you look at a painting, and every mark that's there should be there.
Alright, so there's always this feeling that somehow you're working and trying to achieve something which is beyond your ability.
People have limited ideas about what art is, and so to stretch that is a really good thing, so that they can find art within their own lives, in their own house. What's the colour you want to wake up to in the morning? Yeah, people have those sort of preferences. You know, art's about memory as well, and former times. Grandparents' houses are completely different from the houses that you would live in now.
I think in order to make it, you have to leave behind your assumptions about the world. And that's very difficult, because if they're genuine assumptions, you're not aware that they're assumptions. That's the whole nature of assumptions.
Does it make you laugh? Or does it kind of make you recall your own stories?
After that active imagination from the spectator.
When you engage with a work of art, you are opening up, to that artist's range of experiences and references. So it's a very unique experience when you're in front of a work of art.
And it's one of these experiences that sort of transcends other language. It becomes its own thing. It's a craft as much as it is an intellectual exercise. You know, if you haven't learnt the rules to painting, you can't break them.
And so I suppose as an audience going into an art gallery looking at work, if the work can shake you out of the way that you normally see the world, if it can make you rethink the way you see the world, even if it does that ever so slightly, or it can make you aware of the assumptions you make about the world, then I think it's been incredibly successful.
You know, once the painting's done, the actual painting is gone. All you see is like a phantom or a ghost or a reminiscence of where the artist has been, and you're left with the experience.
The intellectual side of somebody is very, very separate from the creative, imaginative side. So they're parallel, and I guess what I do is I let myself paint, but I always come back to thought and read and try and challenge myself that way.
A class like Rothko is kind of, the 20th century Van Gogh.
I definitely think that he had an angle. He was really trying to express his idea and push boundaries around thought, around art and painting.
With Tate London, he's got that room there, and it's quite a small confined room, but you've got these huge red and black Rothkos, and they're all primarily like red and black, apart from his colours underneath, and it's just left that room kind of just like buzzing and quite and I felt I could have run blocks. It was kind of like a negative feeling. It was like kind of agitated. That room, like it was a real experience, human conditional experience. That you might feel getting road rage or something like that. It was a similar intensity.